Hey bestie, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, good to have you here. Please don't go anywhere. Please take your time, go through my other videos. You definitely find interesting, and don't forget to subscribe. In short, subscribe first before you go and check the other videos out. Please subscribe. But if it's not your first time, I miss you. I'm so happy to have you here with me again. So on today's review will be centered on A Tribe Called Judah. Yay! I know a lot of you have been seeing A Tribe Called Judah, produced by Funke Akindele. And I must say, it's actually worth the hype, yeah. So it's like a good to watch movie. And before I go further, I believe everyone listening to this have watched that movie, right? Well, if you have not watched it, why? I'm listening. Why? Okay, go and watch it. But before you go, you need to listen to this first. Anyway, after listening to this, you definitely want to see the movie for yourself because it's actually worth it. So if I'm going to rate it, I'll give it a 9 over 10. Yes, 9 over 10. Don't ask me why yet because I'll definitely tell you. So my rating, it won't just be on one thing, right? I'm definitely going to rate a lot of things. But overall, I'll give it 9 over 10. Yeah. So starting with the production. The production was good. So for the production, I'll give it a 10. It came out well. Like there were not too much. If you guys know what I mean. For cast, I'll give cast 10. They did good. They really did good. Like all the characters, they played their role, and it was really like everyone went into character. I love that. Everybody. Okay, for storyline, I'll give storyline 10. Sorry. See the way I'm dashing rating. I would give storyline 8. Yes. You guys know by now, storyline is the main thing for me, right? So for storyline, I'll give it an 8. Yeah, because personally, I wasn't really expecting this, but they did something. Yeah. I'm not saying like they went below my expectation or above my expectation. It's just average there, but it's okay, right? When I say it's okay, like it's a 60, right? Good. So though there are some people that will be like, it's this, is that. Well, that's for them. This is me. So I'll tell you, yeah, it's what the watch, is what the hype. So the hype is actually worth it. So before I go further into details, let me just quickly give like a summary of what the movie is about, just in case you've actually not seen A Tribe Called Judah, and this is like the first video you just want to see. Yeah, what is A Tribe Called Judah? What's the movie all about? So starting with, it's produced by Funke Akindele, and on the cast we have Timini, we have Jide, we have Boma, we have Usman, we have Olumide. We have so many interesting blockbuster actors. So they all did well. Honestly. Like everyone delivered good. I really give them a 10 in all the parts they played. Yeah, everybody. I'm so sorry I missed like one of the most important. Insane came. Like she did well. She really delivered in her own parts. So the movie like had almost all your favorite Nollywood faces, so it's not even a thing of you'll be wondering who is this, who is that. So everyone there is someone you've definitely seen, not in any kind of movies. So everyone did good. Yes. So A Tribe Called Judah, it's about how would I say, I won't call the family average, below average. Like yeah, below average, how they are trying to survive in the economy, right? So this lady, she has 5 children and 5 boys. It turns out that these 5 boys are from 5 different men. Yeah, that sounds clinchy. It sounds like wow, but it's not what you really think. Unfortunately, that's just our own story. So unfortunately, she had histories for each of the fathers. So it's not even something like she was sleeping around. It wasn't anything like that. All these men, they played her and they played her dirty. So she just had to live with it. She just had to survive. She can't kill herself because of man, right? So turns out that out of these five children, out of the five children, I would say it's just three of them that are responsible. The other two are not responsible at all. Pere and so it's just Pere and Shino that are like the wayward, really wayward. Pere is very good for stealing. Like that nigga can steal anything, anywhere, anytime, right? And Shino is a notorious gang like star. You know all those hoodlums, yeah, that's him. So all those Agberos and hair, it's even like one of the leaders there. So those two, they are really terrible. So I'm sorry I didn't even run you guys through like the names of the children, but I think when you get to watch that, you'll know, right? But notwithstanding, I'll mention their names here. Before I go really further, I don't want what I'm just going to do on this review is I will just like give you a brief summary of what the movie is about. Then I want to talk about it. So it's not like I'll gist you part by part. That's why you need to watch it for yourself, so you see actions, right? So among the five kids, we have Emeka is the first, we have Adamu second, the third is Shino, the fourth is Pere, and the fifth is Ejiro, right? So Emeka works in a furniture company. Adamu works as a security guard, and Shino, like I said, is a notorious hoodlum, and Pere is a thief, a petty thief. Ejiro is just like upcoming artist, so that's like the last born. So all those guys, they're all grown up. So I'm sorry I'm using kids or children. So the interesting thing there is now like those people, they've been doing their thing all along. Well, the mom, known as Jide, so Mrs. Judah, right? She's also doing her thing as well. She owns series of keke napep, tricycle. So is that you call it keke napep or tricycle? Anyone you know it as. So she owns a lot of them, which she gives to guys to do business for her. So she has her own thing going on too. It's not like she doesn't have, but you know how the economy is. How like you just have to struggle and struggle and struggle. But unfortunately, she's down with a kidney illness, so she really needs a serious kidney transplant, and that is where the juice started from. So yes, I think I've given you guys enough tea on that. So now the thing is, how will these children be able to survive without their mom? Would they be able to like raise money for a kidney transplant? It's not like this guy is working in a really good place. This mentioned I just called one as a security guard. The other one works in a furniture company as a sales rep. So how much are they making? So it was really not easy. And the others don't even have anything they are doing. So that's where the storyline started from. So how will they do it? So when you watch it, you'll find out what these guys decided to do. And how these guys decided to like pull these old stunts up for them to save their mom. So I'll stop here for my brief summary. So moving next to the main issue of this review. So for those of you that have watched it, now let us discuss. So for me, I would say that in this life you cannot have everything. That's one thing I've noticed. You cannot actually have everything. It's not possible. If you think you can have everything, then you would lose everything. So you must just be ready to lose one thing to get another thing. So now the question is, what are you going to lose? And whatever you are going to lose to get something else, is it worth it? So personally, I feel really bad for this. I feel bad that Emeka had to die on the way. I feel bad. I really feel bad because it shouldn't have been him. Yeah. But if it shouldn't have been him, then who would have died? That's another thing again. So it's so sad that Emeka had to die in the quest of all of that. But the happiness there again was just that, well, thank God we were able to get the money for the mom. That's my happiness. Then moving to Emeka's boss. You know, one thing with all these rich men that don't have their wealth clean, it is very, very difficult for them to give you. Like, they rather what stuff? They rather die than to give you out of that stuff they have. It's not possible. So rich men are very, very greedy and selfish. When I say rich men, I mean rich men that have their wealth in a very dirty way, right? So the boss know for a fact that this money is not even, he didn't even get this money in a legit way. So I really wonder why he had to do all of that. But he deserved everything he got. He really deserve everything he got. I just feel sorry for those people that lost their life on the way. Like, I really feel sorry. And personally, I don't feel bad that these guys decided to rob him. I really don't feel bad, even though I know stealing is bad. Yes, stealing is bad. But I am sorry. I just have to be like, for this, even though it's bad, but there's an exception to it. I hope you guys don't get to twist me one way or the other. But personally, that's just, I don't feel sorry. I don't feel bad. And for Colette, that's one of his staff. You know, I am also happy that she had to be the one to bear all the consequences. There is one review I did that was like, whatever you do in this life, always know you are definitely going to pay for it. There's always consequences attached to it. The consequences could be a good one, it could be a bad one, but just know one day you shall pay for it. You know, she said she has been stealing all her life, not say when she lost her mom. Now look at it. When she lost her mom, she even sworn to never steal again. So what happened? What happened, Colette? You have a job, at least your boss pays you really, really good because you're even the manager. And look at where she's even staying. Like, she is comfortably. She's very comfortable. Like, she doesn't have needs, she doesn't have worries like that compared to Emeka. But look at it, you still decide to steal. I don't know why people make the mistake of going to steal from a thief. God. See, it's better you steal from someone that is not a thief, because that person will have mercy for you. But when you decide to steal from a thief, that thief will kill you. Knowing fully well he's also a thief, it won't spare you. Thieves don't spare their fellow thieves. They don't, because they are greedy. They'll be like, how dare you? Those kind of, why would you do that? No. So she decided to steal from her boss, knowing the kind of person he is. I don't know what she was actually thinking, that she was going to get away with it. That was very funny, Sha. Very, very funny. But I'm really happy that she was the one that ended up taking the whole blame for us. Like, she ended up taking all the blame instead of Emeka and his brothers. I am happy. I am very, very happy they were the one. At least, imagine those guys being a notorious gang robbers. Ha, guys, these ones are not thieves. They are robbers. Confirm armed robbers. The ones that they don't care, they will just buy you anytime, anywhere. Like the ones that I can even imagine the number of people. Alright, I can't even imagine the number of people they've killed during their operations. And this operation has been long. So finally, thank God, they finally meet that operation that ended them very, very well. So it's really a good thing that they were the ones to take all the blame. And for Emeka's boss, I don't know what he was actually thinking, that he was going to be able to, like, he would get away with everything as usual. You know, when Emeka was complaining to his fellow colleague that they need to reduce the cost of their item because it's too expensive and customers cannot afford it, and they are not even making sales. So Emeka was really concerned, like, this item, if you look at it in a business way, you are not making money. And if you go on like this, very soon you might just fire us because you can no longer afford to pay us, right? And his colleague was just like, what is your business? As long as they are paying you your salary, we are good to go. If only Emeka knew for a fact that his boss was not really selling furniture, he was doing something else to make money, I'm sure he wouldn't be thinking that way. So that means most of these people, they will just open one shop there. They are doing their business, but in the eyes of everybody, this is where they are getting their money from, but which is not so. But you know, one thing I also found I felt bad about is that one of those guys that Emeka's boss killed, when Emeka found that money, I know that was actually the right thing to do. You return it to the owner, but if returning it to the owner ended up making somebody's life gone, it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's sad. But in all, when they said Emeka was dead, I did not believe it. I really did not believe it. I was like, no. Someone should tell me this is dream. Like, maybe the mom is dreaming or something. I felt really bad I felt bad. But I didn't cry, shy. It was really, really sad. It was sad, but my happiness was that, like, they were still able to achieve the goal. Like, the main purpose was to get the money for their mom's treatment, and they did that, and they were able to, like, leave the city without police getting hold of them. So for me, I would just say I wouldn't really call them a criminal, because if you look at it logically, yes, they stole from a thief. And when you still look at it again, they did not really kill anybody. Yeah, they didn't. Okay, only that someone's life was gone. Okay, that's sad, right? So back to the actors. Uzo really did well. God. Uzo played his character like that guy killed it. He really killed it. I love everything. Like everything. Is it the part he was interrogating Ntse? Or is it the part he was like interrogating Boma? It was really crazy. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. It was worth it. Like, it was worth it. He really played his role. He played the character correct. He did it. Then I would say Ntse also did it. That 100%. She's always on play. So she delivered. She completely delivered. Every other person also delivered. Everybody delivered. Funke Akindele is really doing really good. You know, each of our movies are always like eating the trend, and the hypes are worth it. One of the other movies that I wanted talking about, but unfortunately one thing or the other keep obstructing, is She Must Be Obeyed. That one I won't really call it movie because it had continuation, so I'll call it a series. Yeah, episode. She just released episode 1 to 5. Funke Akindele, please, we your She lovers are still waiting. I am waiting for that series. Please, I hope she'll release, like, bring out the rest this year, because I cannot wait. So for those of you that don't know what She Must Be Obeyed is about, it's also one interesting movie, really interesting. There's comedy. You know, after listening to this, you definitely see She Must Be Obeyed review. I'm going to give a review on that part, because if I should add that to this video will be too long. It will be too long for you guys. So I will do a separate review on She Must Be Obeyed. But She Must Be Obeyed is as interesting as A Tribe Called Judas. So for She Must Be Obeyed, I'll give that one a 10. Yes, a 10 like this. Everything a 10, because it made me realize a lot of things happening in the industry. Just like this one too. So A Tribe Called Judah, like I said, I'll give it a 9 over 10. Is what's the hype. The production 10, actors 10, everything 10. It's just the storyline that is making me reduce it to a 9 over 10. Yes. So I hope you get to listen to this video down to the end, and if you do, please just give me a special thumbs up for that, please. So good to have you here, like I said earlier. So I'm so glad you've watched down to this part, and don't go anywhere yet, because we definitely see another review. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always tuning to Annie Entertainment. Please don't forget to comment. If you really enjoyed this review for A Tribe Called Judah, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Also let me know in the comment section what you think about the movie. Is it worth the hype? Like, did they deliver everything? Was it worth your expectation and everything? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to look, if you're listening down to here, you should have liked this video now. Please like it. And I want to believe you've subscribed as well. So please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Subscribe, like, comment, and hold on while I deliver the next review for you. She must be obeyed. So see you in my next video. Stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.